I was giving every ounce of myself. I mean, every waking moment, every ounce of desire, time, commitment, it was all poured into trying to be as good as Joe Montana, to do what he did, to be like him so that people could feel like I was somewhat reasonably or a decent replacement. And you can understand that, why you'd want to do that. Why that would be the feeling that you'd have, and then how easy it would be with all of that, the accomplishments that he had, that you'd fall short. It wouldn't take much to not get there, because certainly it took a lot of years for Joe to do it. So I was in the middle of that, on a plane, coming back from Salt Lake City on a day off, back to San Francisco, sitting next to Steve Covey, who's the famous 7 Habits guy. He's now passed away and became a good friend of mine. And I was telling him how horrible the situation that I was in, how horrible it was to be on this team where, no one thinks that you're doing enough. No matter what you do, it's something's wrong. And there's too many guys. 11 guys on a team, 10 of them aren't even paying attention, 10 of them are pointing in directions, as soon as something goes wrong, all the fingers go at me. Nobody's truly accountable. I'm the one that's at fault. I should have played tennis. I should have played golf. I should have done something different because then it would have just been on, then I would be responsible if I lost. Hey, I lost. But I hate losing when, 14 other guys aren't even paying attention. No one's invested like I am. Steve, do you understand? Nobody is invested like I am. And it's not fair. He said, you know what, Steve? The truth is, I've proven, and it has been proven by scientific fact, that seven's not the magic number for habits. It's as well a number for the interaction of human beings. Efficient interaction of human beings tops out at 7. The second you add the 8th person, geometrically 9th, the interaction devolves and becomes more chaotic. Just becomes too many people. So you're exactly right. 11 is too many. Scientifically proven. You're screwed. I was like, I know, I told you. But he said, but the problem is that you're not seeing the magic. The magic in life is figuring out how to do things with too many people. Families, companies, think about it, school, whatever it is. By definition, it's too many people. And then how it gets worked out, he says the magic is when it gets worked out and there's success despite the fact that there's too many people. I think you're on the 49ers, right? Yeah, I am. And you're playing right now and Joe Montana's hurt? Yeah. And Joe Montana's one of the great players ever played? Yeah. And you can ask him, you can go to him and ask him any question to kind of mentor and help, to see, to give you kind of some guidance? Yeah. And you've watched him do it now for 3 or 4 years? How? Yeah. And your coach is Bill Walsh, one of the greatest coaches that ever, yeah. And the 49ers are the best, as far as I can see, the best organization in football, been in the playoffs 13 years in a row. Is that true? Yeah. So Steve, if I kind of take a step back, it looks to me like you have the greatest platform to find out what the quest in life is, to figure out how good you can be. The quest in life that you should be searching for is not how good you can be versus Joe Montana, but how good you can be versus you. Forget all the rest of it. How good can you be?